Construct a scale of 1:4 to show centimeters and long enough to measure up to 5 decimeters. Alright, so two different units have been given to us in this particular problem. One is centimeters and one is decimeter. And you should know this, that 1 decimeter is equivalent to 10 centimeters. Alright, so let's move forward. So we have this representative factor, that is 1:4. Or you can also say that the true dimension will be reduced by 4 times. Okay. Now guys, the scale that we are supposed to prepare should be able to measure up to 5 decimeters. So the maximum length is obviously 5 decimeters. Let's move ahead and let's get the value of length of scale. Now length of scale is given by this formula, that is RF multiplied by maximum length. So we have RF as 1/4 and we have maximum length as 5 decimeters. So let's just put in all these values and let's see what happens. So we have this length of scale, RF has no units, and this maximum length has a unit, decimeter. So this, if you do this calculation, this is 5, 1 is 5 and divide by 4, it would work out as 1.25 decimeters. But unfortunately, the issue is the scale that we do have is a centimeter scale. The physical scale or a ruler that I'm talking about is something which has dimensions in millimeters or in centimeters. Okay. In India, the most popular scale or ruler is having a dimensional unit as centimeters or in millimeters. Now let's move forward and let's see what else can be done. And hence we need to convert this decimeters into centimeters. Now guys, 1 decimeter is equivalent to 10 centimeter. So the next thing to do is, in place of this decimeter, we'll be writing 10 centimeters. So let's do that. And on doing this calculation, 5, 10, 50 over 4, 50 over 4 is obviously 12.5. That's it. So the length of our scale has worked out as 12.5 centimeters. Okay, job done. Now let's start with the construction. So initially I'll be drawing a line equivalent to 12.5 centimeters, something like this. Alright, now this represents 12.5 centimeter in drawing sheet, but in reality this represents maximum length. What is the maximum length? It is equivalent to 5 decimeters. So you can also say that the line over here represents a maximum of 5 decimeters. But what to do now, man? As an engineer, we should be able to make sure that this scale is good enough to read up to 1 decimeters. And for that, I'll be dividing this line into 5 equal parts. And for that, I'll be making a line randomly at any angle and of any suitable length, something like this. And then with the radii of 1 centimeter, I'll be putting up arcs. Starting from this point as the center, I'll put up the first arc, and then this as the center, second arc, third, fourth, and this is going to be the 5th arc. Now, the next step is extremely important, guys. You need to make use of a mini drafter. You can keep your mini drafter over here, all right? And then with this point and this point, you need to join these 2 points, okay? That's it. And then tighten the screw, then take your drafter ahead over here, that is at the 4th arc, all right? And then again, you need to draw a line. You can clearly see that these 2 lines are absolutely parallel to each other, okay? And if you keep on moving your drafter to this point, this point, this point, you'll ultimately realize that all the lines drawn are absolutely parallel to each other, and eventually this dark line that I've made gets divided into 5 equal parts. That's it. Now in the next step, I'll be giving a height to the scale. Let us say this is going to be 1 centimeters, and let's finish this. Let's start drawing lines from these intersection points like this. All right. So this is basically the skeleton of the scale, and in the next step I'll be providing designations to all these markings. Okay guys, let's move ahead. I'll be drawing 4 lines over here. This is the first, second, third, fourth. Now you can clearly see the difference between this line and this line over here. This line appears as if it's very light, and you should use a 4H pencil for doing this. And this line which I have drawn can be drawn with the help of an H pencil. It should be dark. Alright, now in between these 2 lines I'll be placing numbers. Okay, now at the end of the first division I'll be writing a 0 over here, something like this. Okay, this is going to be 1, this is going to be 2, 3 and 4. Now each division is equivalent to 1 decimeter. Okay, so at the end of first division, if we place a 0, this is going to be 1 decimeter, 2 decimeter, 3, 4. That's it. Now to the right of 0 we have the main unit in the form of decimeter, and to the left of 0 we are having the subunit. Okay, and 1 decimeter is equivalent to 10 centimeters. We all know that. And somewhere over here in between, I'll be writing representative fraction RF, that is equivalent to 1:4. That's it. To the right of 0, main unit decimeter, to the left of 0, subunit centimeter. That's it. Now this portion of the scale over here represents 1 decimeter, and 1 decimeter is equivalent to 10 centimeters. So in order to see a division of 1 centimeter each, what you need to do is you need to divide this section over here into 10 equal parts, and for that the process is pretty simple. Okay, and something like this, you have to make arcs over here, 10 arcs. all right, since this has to be divided into 10 equal parts. Now these arcs that I'm going to draw are of 5 millimeters. You can always change the arc radii. That's it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's it. Now let's join this point with this point. Okay, since this much is the portion that we need to divide into 10 equal parts, let's do that. Now you can keep your trapeze over here. Okay, tighten the screw, move it to the 9th point, and then draw a line. You can clearly see that these two lines are absolutely parallel to each other. Keep on doing so from the 8th point. 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. That's it. You can clearly see that this line gets divided into 10 equal parts. Alright. In the next step, I'll be shifting these points somewhere here. This line that I've drawn is at a height of 5 millimeters, say, and I have to shift this point over here and draw a line. Then this point, draw a line. Something like this, and please watch it carefully. You can keep your drafters absolutely set and bring it over this first point, say, and then you need to draw a line something like this. Then shift your drafters slightly ahead towards this point and then draw a line yet again. Now keep on repeating this process until you have all these 10 markings. Alright, so this over here, this small portion over here, guys, represents 1 centimeter. This portion over here represents 2 centimeter. If you keep on going ahead, you will see that this much distance represents 5, and this much represents 10 centimeters. So this over here, guys, is exactly what you call a plane scale. Now I'll be telling you the color code. Now in this particular drawing, wherever you see a dark and thick line, you need to use an H pencil. For writing purposes, for writing numbers, alphabets, you need to make use of an H pencil. And wherever you see these so-called lighter lines, thinner lines, you need to make use of a 4H pencil. So this is the color code which you're going to be using for preparing this construction on a drawing sheet or on a plain sheet of paper. So that was